Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. I am Monet and you are watching Life is Monet. It's the end of the year. I'm feeling very excited. My reading has been fantastic all year. Like, I am approaching 200 reads this year, and it was not done on purpose. Like, literally, I did not expect to read that much this year. It's the most that I've really ever read in a single year, and I'm pretty proud of that because, again, like, I took a break on my channel. Like, I feel like I had my regular reading slump, but this year one of the things that was different was that I was so busy between school and work and my kids that I relied almost entirely on audiobooks. The last time I checked my reading spreadsheet, I think that 78 or 79% of the books that I've read this year have been on audio, and yeah, I have been knocking the audiobooks out. And because when you listen to audiobooks, you're able to go at a much faster reading pace, so I'm pretty sure that has almost everything to do with me hitting 200 books or about to hit 200 books in this year, which I think is insane, the amount of books that you can consume via audio. Thank you, technology. I have a break this month before my final semester of grad school. Literally I'm just holding on to make it to April when my semester is gonna end and I'm gonna have my master's, and all of the tears will have been worth it. I hope. I'm really hoping. So yeah, I'm gonna grab the jar. We're gonna pull 7. Yeah, I feel like we can do 7. Yeah, we're gonna pull 7 books for me to read. The lovely, lovely jar at the end. I wonder if I'm gonna do the jar next year. Comment down below if you think that I should continue with the jar, picking out my reads for next year as well. Okay, shaking it up, and we're going in. First pull, a Mark Lawrence. How ironic that I literally just bought The Red Sister. Literally just bought it. Like, I just put it on my damn shelf. And when I put this in the jar, I was hoping to listen to an audiobook, which, I mean, at the rate that I've been reading this year, it seems like I'm still gonna listen to it on audio, but I'm so looking forward to this because The Red Sister always gets compared to Nevernight, and Nevernight was probably my most surprising read of the year. I did not expect to love that book the way that I did, and everyone was like, if you love Nevernight, you need to read Red Sister because this is apparently what I've been missing in assassin stories. So booyah, we'll be reading Red Sister. Already off to a fantastic start, going in for pull number 2. Listen to an audiobook. Okay. So for that audiobook, I'll be listening to The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender. I don't know much about this book, but I expect to really love it just because of the particular people who recommended it to me know my reading taste, and I'm just trusting their understanding of my type of books. I know that we're following a girl whose brother is mute, he doesn't talk, and she was born with the wings of a bird, and it has something to do with a family or like generational curse. And the more she tries to discover the history of her family and the things that have impacted her and her brother, she comes across a guy who thinks that she's an angel, and he becomes obsessed with her. I don't know if it's going to be a love story, but it has all the right ingredients. I love a book that's strange and beautiful and sorrowful. Okay, I love beautiful things with tragedy, and that's what I hope to get in here. Okay, that is book number 2. Going in for our third pull. I feel like we're on a good streak, and it's too good to be true. Like, a book with beautiful prose, guys. Like, is this my Christmas gift? It has to be, right? A book with beautiful prose. How will I know if it has beautiful prose if I haven't read it? Like, I feel like for that one, I'm gonna have to look on like YouTube. I'm gonna look on YouTube for recommendations for books with beautiful prose, and then I will select that book. So I'll insert that clip of the book that I chose in this video. So we're gonna go in for pull number 4. One fell out. An award winner. Why have all the good ones been at the bottom of my jar all year? I'm so like, let me not look a gift horse in the mouth, okay? I'm just so ecstatic right? So ecstatic. So I can't say exactly what award this book has won, but I'm pretty sure it's won an award. That is going to be The Nightingale. Like, it has to have won an award. I'm going to look it up in a second, but I read The Great Alone earlier this year and really enjoyed it. It was a surprisingly 5-star read, and I said that I wanted to pick up The Nightingale in the winter before the year was up, and so this is the perfect time for me to pick it up if it won an award. Let me just check. Okay, yeah, it won the Audie Award for Fiction because of its audiobook, so that's very exciting. It's also won the Goodreads and the People's Choice Award, so we're gonna be reading The Nightingale. So we have 4 pulls so far, 3 selections so far, and I'm gonna go in for pull number 5. Oh, I dropped it. Pick a book with your eyes closed. Okay. Why is it that as soon as I close my eyes, I immediately forgot what was on these shelves? I've already read this, so I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna go lower this time. Yeah, we're gonna go lower. And I will be reading Becoming by Michelle Obama, which probably was on my shelf for decoration at this point. I've heard amazing things about it. I don't know when, if ever, I was planning to actually read it. I really just spent my money from one black queen to another because she deserves it. She deserves every bag she goes after. But I'll be reading Becoming because why not? 5 pulls, 4 selections, going in for pull number 6. I have 2. The oldest book on your TBR. I don't know what's the oldest, but I'm gonna try. Because I feel like the oldest book on my TBR probably was The Great Alone. Give me a second. I unhaul so regularly and purchase books regularly. What is the oldest book on my TBR right now? On the shelf. Okay, so I honestly cannot think of any book that's been on my shelf longer than this one. Just want to make sure. I want to double check before I announce, because every other book that I am looking at has, I know that I purchased after this book. So right now, the longest book on my TBR that I can find is The City of Brass. It has been here for 2 years at least. It's been on my TBR for at least 2 years. So yeah, I'll be reading The City of Brass, which I have tried to start 2 times before, have made it 200 pages in the book. There's nothing wrong with the story. It's me. I'm the problem. I'm the drama. I don't know what it is, but I am not able to finish it. And I am enjoying it. But you know what? This is a book that I have only tried to read physically. And one time I just stopped because life got crazy, and the second time I stopped because life was busy. I didn't have the time to really sit. So maybe it's time for the 3rd time to try this book via audio, and hopefully I officially finish it, because there's nothing wrong with it. And I feel like if I had the time and like the attention span to sit and read it, I would have been done already. Alrighty, 7th and final pull. I got a jumble here. I wonder if I'm gonna recycle the ones in the jar that I haven't used from this year. Maybe I will. This was all pieced together. The 7th and final pull was Outlander, which I do not own at all. Maybe I'll throw it on my wish list, because I know that my friends will also be shopping for holiday gifts. We'll be shopping for bookish gifts for each other. So maybe I need to pop Outlander on my wish list. If not, I will be borrowing it from the library, because I haven't been there in the latter half of the year. So yeah, I'll be reading Outlander. I don't even know. I mean, I clearly wanted to read it, but like I put it in there as like a fluke. Like, haha, it'd be funny if I tossed the Outlander in here. I don't know. Maybe it'll give me a reason to watch the show. So, circling back around to a book with beautiful prose, we are going to go to YouTube. I'm gonna find a book with beautiful prose.
Next is a book that I don't normally pick up, but it was so highly recommended by a clockwork reader, I had to pick it up, and oh my gosh, I was just blown away by the writing in this book. And that is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. And this is essentially, I mean, it's not a romance novel necessarily, but it has a friends to lovers romance element in it. The family dynamics in it are so good. It's like a coming of age story, but oh my gosh, so beautiful. It's such a beautiful story in general, but also beautifully written.
Okay, it looks like I'll be going to the library this month for 2 books. The first being Outlander and the second being Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. It sounds like it might be a little similar to Darius the Great is Not Okay, but I'm not exactly sure. I don't want to make assumptions. It is extremely popular on Goodreads. I know one of my coworkers has read this book and they told me that they really, really loved it. So yeah, I have to say that I'm a bit excited to be picking up Aristotle and Dante. So here is our December TBR. I am in for a very fun month of reading and I could not be more excited. We have Red Sister, which is a murderous kind of like assassin story with females. We have The Nightingale, which I know that is centered around war and it's a historical fiction. We have Becoming by Michelle Obama. We have The City of Brass, which I know follows Jin. And then we have The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender. And then the 2 books that are not pictured here will be Outlander, which is another historical fiction and romance, I believe, and then Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, which I'm gonna grab those 2 from my library. Thank you guys for watching my channel all year. I really appreciate you guys being here. I hope that you have a fantastic end of the year reading TBR, and I hope that you're just as excited for yours as I am for mine. I will see you guys in my end of the year wrap up videos. They'll be coming this month, so look forward to it. I'll be doing the same that I did last year, 10 most surprising, 10 most disappointing, and my top reads of the year. Bye.